Alex Eala beats Donna Vekic at Kooyong Classic. Highlights. Alex Eala made it 2 wins in a row against Paris 2024 silver medalist Donna Vekic, this time taking victory at the Kooyong Classic. Alex Eala beats Paris 2024 Olympics silver medalist Donna Vekic once again, this time in straight sets at the Kooyong Classic. Alex Eala set for Vekic rematch. PHILTA sells tickets. Filipina tennis standout Alex Eala will face Croatia's Donna Vekic again, this time in the 2026 Kooyong Classic in Melbourne, Australia, as she continues her build-up to her first-ever Australian Open main draw appearance later this month. Eala, 20, is scheduled to meet the Paris Olympic silver medalist on Wednesday at the Kooyong Lawn Tennis Club, marking their second matchup in a week. The rematch follows Eala's comeback victory over Vekic in the ASB Classic round of 32 in Auckland, New Zealand, where she rallied for a 4-6, 6-4, 6-4 win last Tuesday. Eala enters the Kooyong Classic carrying momentum from a strong run in Auckland that included a semi-final appearance, underscoring her growing presence on the WTA Tour. Ahead of her Melbourne stint, Eala climbed to a career-best No. 49 in the WTA rankings, a milestone that strengthens her position heading into the season's first Grand Slam. The Kooyong Classic is billed as an exclusive invitational event that brings together invited ATP and WTA players in a singles-only exhibition format. For the 2026 edition, Eala and Vekic are part of the women's lineup that also includes former world No. 5 Daniela Hantuchova and local entry Priscilla Hahn, who is currently ranked No. 121 in the WTA. The event runs from January 13 to 15, serving as a tune-up week in Melbourne before the Australian Open begins. Eala and Vekic are slated to play their Kooyong Classic rematch on January 14, giving Eala another immediate test against an established veteran on the eve of the Grand Slam. In the men's division, organizers list a 13-man field led by World No. 3 Alexander Zverev, World No. 10 Alexander Bublik, and Australian star Nick Kyrgios. Kooyong's role as a pre-Australian Open exhibition has long made it a barometer for form, with players using the matches to adapt to conditions, sharpen routines, and manage workloads without the pressure of ranking points. For Eala, the invitation is another sign of her expanding profile, placing her in the same showcase environment that often features Grand Slam contenders and prominent names ahead of the Melbourne Major. Her recent win over Vekic adds intrigue to the rematch, with Eala aiming to prove that her Auckland result was not a one-off, and that her game can hold up against higher-ranked, more experienced opposition. Vekic's credentials as a Paris Olympics silver medalist elevate the matchup, while the quick turnaround between meetings creates a rare scenario where both players can adjust tactics in near real time. Eala's Kooyong assignment also comes with the added significance of being her warm-up for her first Australian Open main draw, a step that represents a new stage in her career trajectory. While Eala prepares in Melbourne, Philippine tennis officials are turning attention back home with ticketing details for a landmark event on the local calendar. The Philippine Tennis Association, PHILTA, has announced ticket prices and the selling date for the upcoming Philippine Women's Open, described as the country's first-ever WTA tournament. Tickets for the qualifying and main draw matches will be available starting Wednesday, both online and on-site through PHILTA's partner, SM Tickets. The qualifying matches are scheduled for January 24 to 25, while the main draw matches are set for January 26 to 29. PHILTA priced qualifying tickets at PHP 200 per day, positioning the opening rounds at an entry-level cost for fans. For the first 4 days of the main draw matches, PHILTA set tickets at PHP 1,000 free seating per day. Our tickets are partnered with SM Tickets for the distribution, so it's easy. You can buy online, you can buy at any SM mall, and you can pick up your tickets at SM or at the venue during the tournament. PHILTA Executive Director Tanet Mendoza said during the press conference in Pasay City on Tuesday. We're going to be selling our regular free seating tickets starting tomorrow, so that's at midnight, for the January 24 to 29 tickets, she added. PHILTA said prices will change for the semifinals and finals, with the selling date for those rounds to be announced next week. Semifinal tickets will be priced at PHP 1,500, while finals tickets will cost PHP 2,000, with reserved seating planned for the newly renovated center court. So it's very affordable, we just want everybody to come. And then there's a lot to do in Rizal Memorial Stadium, not just to watch tennis. You can go around the fan zone, go to the museum, see the history of Philippine sports, Mendoza shared. Matches will also be available to watch live and for free online through PHILTA Unlocked for members. PHILTA said the Philippine Women's Open will run from January 26 to 31 at the Rizal Memorial Tennis Center in Manila. The tournament is being positioned as a breakthrough for the domestic tennis scene, with a PHILTA-sanctioned event offering local fans a rare chance to watch elite-level women's tennis in person and, potentially, to see Filipina players measure themselves against international competition. The parallel tracks, Eala's Australian Open buildup abroad and PHILTA's push to stage a PHILTA event at home, reflect how Philippine tennis is trying to grow on two fronts, with an emerging star gaining visibility on tour and local stakeholders working to bring higher-level professional tennis to Manila.